Hello and thanks for joining Aso Briefing today. I am Princess Sobua Usman, our top stories. President Bola Tinubu orders reduction in dialysis costs from 50,000 naira to 12,000 naira. Education Ministry fully automates admission into federal unity colleges. Court begins trial of Owo Church attack suspects. You're watching Aso Briefing. You can watch us live on DSTV channel 392, StarTimes TV channel 127, Free TV channel 507, also on the UHF band on channel 38. We now go ahead with details of all our stories. President Bola Tinubu has approved a reduction in the cost of kidney dialysis from the current 50,000 naira to 12,000 naira in federal hospitals across the country. The special advisor to the President on Policy Information, Daniel Bwala, disclosed this on his X handle on Monday. He noted that with this intervention, the price of a dialysis section has been reduced from 50,000 naira to just 12,000 naira, bringing relief to thousands of citizens battling kidney-related diseases. According to Bwala, the subsidy is already being implemented in major federal hospitals across 6 geopolitical zones. The hospitals include the Federal Medical Center, Ebute Metta, Lagos, the Federal Medical Center, Jabi, Abuja, University College Hospital, Ibadan, and the Federal Medical Center, Owerri. Others are University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital, the Federal Medical Center, Abeokuta, Lagos, University Teaching Hospital, Luth, Federal Medical Center, Azare, University of Benin Teaching Hospital, Benin, and the University of Calabar Teaching Hospital in Calabar. He disclosed that more federal medical centers and teaching hospitals will be added before the end of the year to widen access nationwide. The Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Tunji Alausa, said the federal government is adopting a data-driven approach to address Nigeria's out-of-school children crisis, alongside sweeping reforms aimed at modernizing and cleaning up the education system. Speaking during a media parley in Abuja, Dr. Alausa explained that the government is determined to use reliable, verifiable data to design targeted interventions that will bring millions of children back into classrooms. He said one of the greatest challenges in solving the out-of-school problem has been the lack of accurate data. The ministry is using data to map communities, identify children who are out of school, and understand barriers they face, whether economic, cultural, or infrastructure. The ministry launched a nationwide campaign in late 2024 in collaboration with National Commission for Almajiri and Out-of-School Children Education. The initiative specifically targets enrolling out-of-school and Almajiri children, especially within the FCT, with the government covering the full cost of enrollment during official handover ceremonies in November 2024. He said all universities will adopt a standardized and unified fee structure. This, he said, will remove the inconsistencies and exploitations that have characterized tuition and departmental charges in the past. With Nelfund loans supporting students, every fee will be clearly defined, transparent, and uniform across universities. He said the reform will ease the financial strain on families while restoring public trust in institutions that have long been criticized for unfair and inconsistent billing practices. And the Federal Ministry of Education has announced the release of admissions into federal unity colleges across Nigeria, marking a major milestone in promoting transparency, efficiency, and optimal capacity management in secondary school placements. The initiative, driven by the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, ensures that all admissions are now fully automated and strictly conducted within the approved capacity of each school, eliminating previous challenges of overstretched facilities. Speaking on the significance of the reform, Dr. Alausa stated that the reform guarantees fairness, operational efficiency, and sustained quality in federal unity colleges. The current admission exercise covers 80 conventional federal unity colleges, both junior secondary school 1, while admission into the remaining 42 federal technical colleges under the Technical and Vocational Education and Training (TVET) programs will be released in due course. According to the Director of Senior Secondary Education, Hajia Binta Abdulkadir, the automation is a game changer. She said the reform is expected to streamline the admission process, improve accountability, and uphold the highest educational standards across the Federal Unity Colleges nationwide. Parents, guardians, and students are advised to check admission results on the Ministry's official website at www.education.gov.ng. The Federal Ministry of Education remains committed to providing quality education within a safe, conducive learning environment for all Nigerian children. And away from the education stories, the chairman of Kwali Area Council, Mr. Danla Dichia, has promised to work closely with new party members who have joined the All Progressive Congress in the council area. Chia made this commitment while receiving prominent elected council officials led by councillors from Pai and Kundo wards who defected to the APC from the People's Democratic Party. The defectors include Muhammad Jibrin Adainos and John Matthew Huleji, were accompanied by party executives and over 400 members. Chia expressed delight at their decision to join the APC, stating that it reflects the residents' satisfaction with party's administration and provision of dividends of democracy. The Kwali chairman, who is also the FCT chapter chairman of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria, ALGON, assured the new APC members that they will be treated like any other member of the party family in the council. The defectors were presented with APC flags and brooms, symbolizing their affiliation. The event was witnessed by notable APC members including Aliu Yahaya Shedda, the APC local government chairman, Nuhu Daniel Kwali, speaker of the council and flag bearer of the party in the upcoming FCT area council election. Hajia Ramatu Abdullahi Kamadi, the vice chairman candidate. Our correspondent Abdullahi Mukhtar reports that the defectors cited the current state of PDP as their reason for switching to the APC. The Director General National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, has advised corps members to serve their fatherland with passion, loyalty, and strong sense of nationalism. He stated this during his visit to 2025 by B Stream 1 corps members at NYC Ebonyi State Orientation Camp in Afikpo. The DG also urged the corps members to respect the cultural practices of their host communities on getting to their place of primary assignments. He added that the service year should be diligently used as a period of investment in such a way that it will not lead to regrets in future. He implored corps members to engage in post-camp training in furtherance of the Skills Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program, which was designed to make them financially empowered and self-employed. He further disclosed that the scheme had partnered with several stakeholders that offer loans, business grants, and other incentives such as the free startup capitals to qualified corps members. NYC Ebonyi State Coordinator Mrs. Foluke Oladinde said a total of 959 corps members comprising 474 males and 485 females were registered and had been participating actively in all the camp activities. Oladinde added that the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria, Ebonyi State Chapter, had provided a new transformer for use at the Ebonyi State Orientation Camp in Afikpo. She said the transformer has already been mounted and awaiting connection to the national grid. The coordinator also informed General Nafiu that Ebonyi State Governor Mr. Francis Nwifuru had approved the construction of a new camp clinic, female corps members hostel, staff quarters, and 3 boreholes, which were all ongoing. A federal high court sitting in Abuja is set to commence the trial of 5 persons accused of masterminding the bombing of a Catholic church in Owo, Ondo State. The Department of State Services had on the 11th of August 2025 arraigned 5 men before Justice Emeka Nwite over their alleged involvement in June 5, 2022 attack at St. Francis Catholic Church, Owo in Ondo State. The 5 persons, Idris Abdulmalik Komeza, Al-Qasim Idris, Jamil Abdulmalik Abdulhalim Idris, and Momo Otuho Abubakar, are to face trial for the attack, which claimed over 40 lives and left 100 individuals injured. The 5 defendants were arraigned on 9-count terrorism charge by DSS, and they all pleaded not guilty. The suspects are accused, among others, of being members of Al-Shabaab terrorist group with a cell in Kogi State. They are also alleged to have carried out the attack in furtherance of their religious ideology. They were alleged to have their cell in Kogi and thereby committed an offense contrary and punishable under Section 25 of the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. The suspects were alleged to have held meetings at Government Secondary School of Gaminana in Adabi local government area of Kogi State and behind Omi Lafia Central Mosque Ose local government area in Ondo State in 2022 and planned the attack, which they carried out in June of the same year. A fierce contest of logic and the finest was at the head-to-head debate reality house show, where housemates were engaged in a brilliant debate exercise showcasing their best of argumentative skills on contemporary issues. Daniel Obi will tell us more.
Taxation can be defined as a very mandatory fee paid to the government of the country by the citizens on the development of that nation. Taxation started in the year 1904, introduced by...
The topics that had the housemaid firing from all cylinders were drawn from contemporary issues such as taxation, social media and vices, and of course, gender-based violence. The heated debate had housemates presenting compelling arguments for and against taxation, highlighting its importance in funding public goods and services, while also discussing the burden it places on individuals and businesses.
Paying taxes is not just a legal requirement, it is a sign of patriotism, responsibility, and partnership in the progress of our country.
Citizens that tax for services, they end up paying for private because public ones are poor. For example, we pay for electric tariffs through bills and taxes, but end up spending heavily on generators or fuels for generators.
Guests and officials were left impressed and did not fail to make it known.
What we have seen, we are all living witnesses to what is happening today. You can see these children are so wonderful. The way they speak, the way they behave, they are dressing, very wonderful. So we want to make sure we inculcate this in all the pupils in FCT.
It's extraordinary, superb. I've never seen this. What I've seen, their grammatical maneuver, everything about them speak sound future for them all and for this nation by extension.
What I have seen here today, I'm very, very satisfied. They started the debate. I saw comportment by the students. They were very comfortable. They spoke intelligently, and they were not under any pressure. And that's what the essence of this debate is all about.
In fact, I'm so overwhelmed. When I came and I saw the students performing, I was so dumbfounded, and I'm so impressed with what I saw.
Imagine kids in junior secondary debating on gender-based violence with a focus on the society, and you could see the kids all probing that and bringing out arguments that are fundamental and key.
The head-to-head debate reality house show is an initiative by the FCT Universal Basic Education Board aimed at promoting critical thinking, effective communication, and problem-solving skills among junior secondary school students in the Federal Capital Territory. Daniel Obi, Aso Television News.
And when Aso Briefing returns, we bring you business and more story. Do join us after the break.
We were warned about this marriage because we did not listen. The young maiden is dead.
Nana, come here. Hi. Why do you speak so freely with a stranger, Majan?
We were just talking about offering Odigida Basic by the council.
May God be praised. The God will say, oh, Sisi, he has 2 wives. So why are you making it look like it is a big deal?
We were warned.
Welcome back. You're watching Aso Briefing. Moving on, the Permanent Secretary, Social Development Secretariat, Mrs. Olubumi Olowokore, says the FCT administration will partner with organizers of Abuja Group December to promote tourism in Abuja. This followed a courtesy visit paid on her by the organizers of Abuja Group December in Abuja. Topsy Gimba was there and files in this report.
The program coordinator Imagine Abuja, Dr. Kenneth Kalu, told the Secretary to the Social Development Secretariat, Mrs. Olubumi Oluokere, that they were in her office to seek support. He said Abuja is fast becoming a center for attraction, and to sell it to the outside world as tourism hub will bring about economic development.
It is a 35+ events for 16 days, featuring 16 competitions, cultural displays, cultural dance, sports, traditional wrestling, local boxing, destination tours, entertainment, and many more. Thus, promises to sustain our tourism quest annually and then adding value towards the realization of the above revenue for FCT, put together to complement the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the efforts of the Honorable Minister of the FCT, His Excellency Ezenwonye Somwike, CON.
Responding, the Secretary, Social Development Secretary, Mrs. Olubumi Oluokere, thanked the organizers of Groove December, highlighting the importance of tourism to the economic development of any nation. She said the government will support and encourage them for this wonderful initiative.
A tourism destination of choice. I want to say that it truly aligns with our own dream in the SDS. If there's anything that's for the past couple of months we've been speaking about, is how we can make FCT, Abuja in particular, the place to be, not just in Nigeria but for Africa. We've been talking in-house and deliberating on how we can make everybody make this place the center of Africa.
Speaking to journalists, the chairman Group December, Mr. Emo Ebong, said the visit to the Social Development Secretariat was to seek collaboration with the FCT administration and to tap on the beauty of Abuja and present it to the world.
16 days of non-stop fun and excitement. Now, in terms of several other carnivals or festive celebrations, no, we're not in competition. If you keep going to Carnival Calabar, every year you will enjoy it. But do you want to keep enjoying the same thing? So the more the merrier. We're creating an option, and what is unique about what we're doing is that we're not selling what Calabar Carnival or Carnival Calabar is selling. We're not selling what our Gungu Fishing Festival is selling. We're not selling what Ojudioba is selling. What we're selling is what makes Abuja unique. And of course, by extension, we're mobilizing Nigeria, Nigerians in Nigeria, Nigerians around the world.
Abuja Groove December is part of the strategic plan to foster tourism in the city. Topsy Gimba, Aso Television News.
And in line with President Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda in elevating Nigeria through continuous strategic development initiatives, the Integrity Group of Nigeria, IGN, has unified thought leaders, policymakers, and stakeholders to discuss and shape the future of the country. The national chairman, Dr. Oke Idawene, stated this during the 2025 Integrity Group Summit held in Abuja as part of supporting the continual process of President Tinubu's commitment in transparency, accountability, and good governance. Oluwapelumi Adeyemi tells us more.
Chairman, Integrity Group of Nigeria, Dr. Oke Idawene, has highlighted the achievements of President Tinubu's led administration so far and urged the stakeholders, policymakers, and thought leaders to embrace unity and patriotism. He acknowledged the presence of present and past leaders, Delta, Benue State integrity groups, and other leadership aspirants, noting that their participation in the summit underscored the importance of efforts towards advancing Nigeria's development under President Tinubu.
So the aims of this gathering to say everyone that is here, you are a friend of Nigeria. You are a lover of Nigeria. You are a good citizen of Nigeria. That's why we are gathered here. Mind you, this program is self-sponsored because the good works is working for Nigeria. That is why the common minds are here to say, let us chart a new course and go on. I am not a keynote speaker. It's going to come. But wait for as we launch the compendium of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu so far, where what he has done, what he is doing, and what he will do.
Special guest of the summit, former governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Arthur Okowa, represented by Honorable Pascal Adigwe, also acknowledged President Tinubu's led administration proactiveness in improving the economy and tackling various challenges.
In a lot of ramifications, the dimensions is bringing back to He's taking the bull by the horse. He's not referring to issues in the past or how the past was governed. He promised Nigeria that he will come to the saddle and take responsibility. That he has done. So he has been able to whip the country's prosperity into a landing. And it is on that line that we say, let us continue in this trajectory, hoping that better days are coming.
Speaking also at the event, various stakeholders and leadership aspirants shared their thoughts in supporting good governance and accountability.
He is working for our interests, for the good of the country, and some of us, even those in the diaspora, are coming back home. I returned back home this year, February, and I said to myself, I have to join the process to ensure that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be re-elected come 2027. So this is happening. The Integrity Group, the TSG Group, and my own group, the Transformation Support Initiative, we are here together to pool all the efforts, to synergize, to harmonize, and to galvanize and support President Bola Ahmed.
I have seen light in Ahmed. I have seen what he has done so far. Before in Governor Area Council and some of the area council, there is no road. But right now, as I'm talking to you, with the minister we have, he's working so hard. Even though the engineers are working on the site, you will be there with them, monitoring them until they finish their job. So I'm very impressed and I'm very happy with what is happening now.
The Integrity Group of Nigeria reiterated their commitment in supporting the President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda by convening high-level forum in ensuring progress of the country. Welumi Adeyemi, Aso Television News.
The King's Assembly of Living Faith Church Kubwa, in partnership with the Medical Gilead Unit and other service units, recently organized a mega medical outreach in neighboring Dutse Alaji community. This initiative aimed to provide medical support while sharing the love of Christ and spreading the gospel. Again, Topsy Gimba tells us more.
The chairman, the King's Assembly Annual Seminar Committee Living Faith, Deaconess Vera Manager, thanked the members for their immeasurable support and the Gilead unit for their professional collaboration to enjoin the beneficiaries to take advantage of the mega medical outreach for their wellness and spread the love. She said the services include free medical consultation where members of the community receive medical attention from qualified professionals. Free eye services were provided to ensure the well-being of community members. Free insecticide-treated mosquito nets to combat malaria and promote public health. Personal hygiene on education, maintaining good hygiene practices.
Mega medical outreach organized by the Living Faith Church Kubwa in collaboration with the King's Assembly and the medical team of Living Faith Church Kubwa, so that we attend to their medical needs and also attend to their spiritual needs, and for them to be established in the kingdom of God. Because the great physician is Jesus Christ, so that they can be followed up with the word of God.
The chairman of the King's Assembly Annual Seminar Committee thanked members for their support and the Gilead unit for their collaboration. The Kikende Olubayo, chairman of the Deacon Board, emphasized that this outreach is part of the church's evangelism efforts to win souls for Christ and bring them into God's kingdom.
Today, we are going to administer tests to aged people who have issues with their eye, and we are also going to dispense drug. At the same time, we are going to share sanitary pad to the teenagers, and to ensure that we are able to also take care of that aspect of the welfare of the indigent of Dutse Alaji community. Now we are doing this to make life better, to let them know that God loves them.
The resident pastor, Pastor Paul Ephraim, expressed gratitude to the organizers and prayed for God's continued support. Community members who benefited from the outreach expressed deep satisfaction with the services provided.
I'm so happy because one, I've been going from hospital to hospital. What they find out concerning my health, I'm so happy for the free drugs they gave me. May God bless you all for doing this good thing. In Jesus' name.
And this net, I got it from Living Faith Church. I came to check my baby if it's okay.
As I see them, where they pass, they give paper.
I follow them, say make I come, know what thing they do. As I come here, they check my BP. I tell them how they do me. They give me medicine.
I came here because of my health issue. Well, I'm asthmatic, and to see the eye doctors. Yes, I've been attended to very well, and without no charges. They have given me the drugs.
They are doing good for the people and for the society. Thank you very much.
I'm here to collect drugs, and they are very pay attention to me. I want to say thank you for the church, for the protection and the drugs and what they are doing. They are really doing good.
The mega medical outreach demonstrates the church's commitment to serving the community while sharing the love of God. Topsy Gimba, Aso Television News.
And on business, Nigerian Export Processing Zone Authority (NEPZA) has disclosed collaboration with the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency to support the one-stop shop framework of the federal government across all free trade zones in the country. A statement signed by the head of corporate communication to NEPZA, Dr. Martins Ode, acknowledged that an agreement was reached by the two heads of agencies of NEPZA and NDLA, Dr. Olufemi Ogunyemi and General Buba Marwa, to support the one-stop shop framework of the federal government across all free trade zones. Responding to an alleged insistence of some drug law officers to inspect all containers destined for certain free trade zones, Dr. Ogunyemi stressed the importance of all key government agencies in free trade zones ecosystem actively promoting the country's one-stop shop framework to support economic revitalization. Through the scheme, adding that the authority has been performing these duties for over 30 years. While expressing deep appreciation to the NDLEA boss for his dedication and thorough service to the country, Dr. Ogunyemi further affirmed the shared commitment to eliminate any violations of Nigerian laws within the free trade zones. On his part, General Marwa called for greater cooperation between NDLEA and NEPZA to continually promote a healthy and drug-free business environment in free trade zones. The two agencies further pledged to intensify collaboration in fulfilling their mandates without interfering with each other's work. And still on business, Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission (RMAFC) has commenced the review of the current revenue allocation formula for sharing revenue amongst the three tiers of government in Nigeria, 33 years after the last review. Chairman of the Commission, Mr. Mohammed Shehu, officially unveiled the exercise in Abuja, disclosed that under the current revenue allocation formula, the federal government gets 52.6%, while the states and local government get 26.7% and 20.6% shares respectively, stressing that the aim of the review was to produce a fair, just and equitable revenue sharing formula that reflects the current responsibilities, needs and capacities of three tiers of government in line with the constitutional rules. The RMAFC boss affirmed that since the last review of the allocation sharing formula in 1992, Nigeria has undergone profound transformations demographically, economically, and constitutionally, necessitating the current review. Mr. Shehu assured that the Commission will carefully assess the needs, services, delivery obligations, fiscal performance, and developmental disparities, reassuring that the review will be inclusive, data-driven, and transparent. He further added that the Commission, in line with this constitutional responsibility and in response to the evolving socio-economic, political, and fiscal realities of the nation, has resolved to initiate the process of reviewing the revenue allocation formula to reflect emerging socio-economic realities. And that's Aso Briefing for today. Many thanks for watching. I am Princess Sobra Usman. Good afternoon.